M&T Bank Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
54 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
He's got a first down, then some in midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. From the gun, it's Jackson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Dorsett gets a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
They run. It's Mark Ingram.
Why am I footing my man running out there like that? He just took off outside by his damn self.
And a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
That's bullshit. My controller controlling it damn self.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Ingram. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Brought down. Right, calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the play.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And his pass incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Jackson from the shotgun. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Oh!
He's going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So put 3 on the board. A little bit of a hook on the driver that time. Looked a little bit like you, Charles, over on the 8th at Windermere.
You know me too well, partner. Except that he got his to hit a tree and kick back into the fairway.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters.
Oh, Max, stand your ass up.
Team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
And 6 at the 29-yard
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Mahomes now to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's 23 yards, the final tally.
First down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a toss left side for Dobbins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
Pass intended for Mark Andrews.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Hill shedding the tackle. And he gets it to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Two seconds to go, first quarter. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
On 2nd down,
oh my goodness! Please block him.
Great job by the
Jeez.
defense. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the counter, Ingram. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And going deep downfield for he's got a man, complete.
Come on, dog. Don't let him just get that shit like that.
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Jackson. And that one falls. Trying to dump it underneath. Now 2nd down.
Jeez.
A few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Enough takes to start out a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Punt, 6 yards on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
Come on, you can't overthrow no bullshit like that. You tripping. It's fucking wide open.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. But receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Mahomes now on 1st down. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Chiefs.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on first down. Mack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
2 at the 34-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point splits the uprights. And then
register
the lead up to 11. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaway.
Start that shit, man.
2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man. It's caught. Inside.
Why can't I switch?
A big play there just before.
Come on, dog.
59 yards.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Just jump over and knock that bitch down.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Operating from the gun. Jackson flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Leads to 2nd and goal.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
I still didn't fucking register.
Trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter.
Shit.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Crazy man.
I think that not only did he say that, but he also told us, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that'll be
Oh, I shouldn't have hit him. He threw it out of bounds. Dang it.
Let's see what that's about. This home crowd,
Good one, good one, good one.
Didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all out.
That's my fault. My fault. My fault.
Yes, they did.
Ingram again, a first down carry.
You must got aggressive blocking on or something.
Guys out wide. A lot of times it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
Ball runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little.
Through an opening, and there he goes. 20, 10, and that's a touchdown. But hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
carry for Edwards-Helaire. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a toss running left is Mack. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes. Open man, Butler complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage.
Damn,
16.
Buddy.
It's a 7-yard loss, 2nd down.
A little bit ass.
Pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone.
Still, he got that man fat.
No way I can find that
Way out there.
He may not have scored.
Damn, your father.
They run with a fullback now. This is Dana Vitale. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Throw it! Oh! Why won't my controller react? Go on, game. It was a touchdown. He's wide open. He won't even throw it. Boy.
A 39-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Man, you must got your shit turned all the way up. You gotta turn that shit down?
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. He'll give this one to Ingram to start things out. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Jackson.
Nice.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He'll buy some time right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
On 1st down, it's Mack. Looking for a
If you blocking, big man, we got a touchdown.
Malik Harrison on the tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On second down, it's Ingram, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Jackson. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 28. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they will take a knee here.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
How about?
My friends make me sick.
What?
You know
Hold on. Say what now?
how long we
So
walked?
first
How long?
and second down went in the wrong
5
direction.
miles.
They'll try to do better here
5
on
and a
3rd
half.
and 13.
Sorry, that's why my damn feet hurt. She don't tell us until we get back.
The win column for Kansas
So,
City.
like,
It wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points.
I'm walking in now.
But second, third, and fourth quarter, they
All right.
scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for
You don't have to cook
2,
nothing.
3, and 4, you're doing a lot of
Because I'm going to tell you something. When I get home,
This feels a lot like
I'm taking me a shower.
baseball, and the pitcher goes
I'm
through
gonna
the
eat.
the first time, and the hitters get to see it.
I'm going to lay it down.
After that, the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the
Are
first
you going to play ball?
shut everything down from that point on.
No!
Oh.
So for Kansas City, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a
Oh,
win
my
here.
God.
And they'll return home next week
Wait, why
to
you
take
say it like
on
that?
the Philadelphia Eagles.
Man, the might have been having the main going
It's a
on.
loss that sets them
No.
back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the
No,
Pittsburgh
at first I thought I
Steelers.
lost.